Okay, I am going to start. So nice to see all of you here. It's Sunday night, so I want to respect your time and get this call done within about half an hour time. And I kind of wanted to explain to you what I do as a coach and what my story is. And I know many of you guys are here because you are interested in an extra revenue source to possibly provide an extra income for your family or for hobbies and things of that nature. So let's get started. So a little bit about my story. So my name is Tess Thomas. I'm actually a physician. You don't have to be a physician or in healthcare to do this job. So let me put that qualifier in. And I started this business about 3 years ago. And I started it 3 years ago because my husband was a consultant and working all the time. And I have two children. And now they're 10 and almost 10, 10 and 12, 9 and 12. And back then I was working 5 days a week in the clinic, running out of clinic by 5:15, 5:30, getting to aftercare late at 6 o'clock or 6:05. I was a 6:05 mom. There's someone out there that's a 6:05 mom. And then taking them from aftercare to soccer or ballet or whatever they need to get to, and then picking up Chick-fil-A on the way home, and then getting everybody home and bath time and homework and bedtime. And then by the time I sat down, I'd probably eaten the Chick-fil-A dinner. And I then had to log into work and do finish charting and messages and things like that. And then the next morning, repeat. So rinse and repeat. And it's not a life I wanted. And I knew there was something different. So I decided oh, by the way, I was also over 200 pounds. So I needed something to get me in shape because of my husband working as much as it was. And it's easy to eat Chick-fil-A. That's the truth, right? I wound up gaining weight. I'd never been over 200 pounds in my life, except for pregnancies. And I needed to do something to get my act together. So I found I needed to work out so I could do at home because I couldn't pick up the kids and drag them to aftercare at the gym. So I found Beachbody programs. And originally, I just wanted to get in shape and get in better shape and feel better about myself. I was the one that was always hiding in the back of pictures. And now everybody is about this, right? And so I hated when photos came out. I hated when cameras were being whipped out. And so I needed to do something, right? So I would get up in the morning. At that time, they used to get up at 7. So I get up at 6, get my workout in, and go about my day. And I started drinking Shakeology, which is a superfood drink that helps with curb appetite and bloating. And it's what I call amazing for me because I would, get my workout in, shower, get these kids up, take them to school, and I would have a breakfast in my cup on the way to clinic. Because there is like a Starbucks. There was a time there was a Dunkin' Donuts next to the clinic. I could not. Who doesn't like Dunkin' Donuts? So anyhow, this helped. I got my workouts in. They were 30 minutes a day. And I was like so out of shape that I followed the modifier and I still lost weight. So I've got my 30-minute workout in, drank my shake, changed my nutrition. And then over the course of 3 months, I lost about 35 pounds and I felt better. So as I was losing this weight, of course, all of us go to girls' nights and things like that. And everybody was asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And I would tell them, this is the program I'm doing. I'm doing it at home. It's all, you can log in and get your workout done. And slowly, people started following me. And they would send friends to me. And I was just living what I wanted to do. I wanted to be genuine and I wanted to be the working mom who is, trying to just manage things. And so I just told them my story. And eventually people started following me. They started getting results and they would send people to me. And now 3 years later, I have now cut down working 5 days a week. I only work 2.5 days a week. Income disclaimer, I am not guaranteeing any sort of income. Everything you do, any income or potential you get is based upon your hard work and commitment to program. So I would get up early, get my workout in, I would start building my business, and I would respond to messages and things of that nature. And I was slowly, I was able to build my business. So hopefully this speaks to you. And I'm going to go over a couple of things that we do as coaches to give you an idea of what it's like. And honestly, as a beginning coach, we're spending about an hour a day on your business. This is not hours and hours and hours. You're not driving anywhere. You're not parking your car. You're not, adding an extra 5 hours to your day of any sort. It's ingrained. And this business is really, really good for people who are motivated and who can see big picture. This is it's not a get rich quick scheme. You have to see yourself doing this a year from now, and I wish I had started sooner. So I'm going to share my screen and do a quick presentation about what we're all about. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So how to be an influencer on Smut and Sassy. That is the name of my team. Sorry, I'm not very tech savvy. And so first and foremost, what are we? We are not. We're not experts. We are not salespeople. We do not know everything, which is totally fine. You don't need to be in the medical profession like I am. You can be whatever profession you want. You just need, and you need to be motivated and want to help others. You don't need a certification, and you don't have to have a perfect body, okay? Or goal weight body. I told you I was over 200 pounds. And so you just need to be wanting to help others and pour into others and be helpful. And our team goal is to help people live their best life, to provide inspiration, accountability, and resources, to be your own BFF so you can chase big goals and dreams. Because how often do we want something to happen in our life and we give up quickly, right? And sometimes you need to be your own conscience and look at the bigger picture. As I mentioned, you have to be looking at this business a year from now. But I'm not saying something's going to magically happen in a year. Things will magically happen in a month. But if you want big goals, replacement of incomes and things like that, you got to work. And if you think big, there's a lot of inspiration in this team. And we help people embrace their own life and feel empowered and confident every single day. As I mentioned to you, in the first year of my business, it was all referrals. I was getting people results and meeting amazing women at the same time. Okay, a day in the life. So focus on you first. How often do we, not put ourselves first, right? I'm a mom. Everyone else comes before me. And I'm not saying you have to be a mom to be on this team, but a mom, a sister, a niece, a grandchild. A lot of times we lose ourselves in the process. And when you can focus on yourself and feel better about yourself, you will reflect that to others. And so a day in our life, focus on yourself, your journey first. Share and inspire to others and spread the word and help others get started and get their results. So as I mentioned, it's an hour a day, and this is kind of the breakdown. You get your workout in, invite others to join you as well, and get those customers that you do have, get them results, because they're not going to hang out if they're not getting anywhere, right? And then we work on personal development, which is, we can go into that, could be podcasts and videos, books, YouTube videos. There's tons of material out there. Because when you're feeling better about yourself and you are learning about ways to better yourself, it'll just glow. It'll be just much better for everybody else too. And so let's start about the basics. When you start on my team, it's not like good luck, see ya. You will have people helping you along the way. You will have me doing one-on-one training. I will show you how to get started. You're not starting from scratch. So we've given a business activity tracker, to help you keep things in check. And I will teach you how to share on social media, not just Beachbody. Nobody wants to see you, with your workout selfie and drinking your shake and saying, I did that. They want to see you at Target. They want to see you at the park with your kids. They want to see you trying to figure out what's for dinner. They want to see you pick outfits for, I used to say date night, but not anymore. But they want to see you pick out your outfit of the day. They want to see you. They're not buying me, Tess Thomas. They are buying you. They are wanting to understand what makes you tick, what is interesting for you, what is you. And so even things that you think are mundane, share it, because somebody else will be sitting there at Target. Somebody else will be struggling with kids that don't want to nap in the afternoon. Somebody else will be dealing with older kids who are finished with homework, because of what's going on by noon. Share what is you. Be genuine and reflect what you are all about. Okay, and what our team provides. Smut and Sassy is the name of my team, and we have weekly team calls. We have one-on-one training calls with me, a new coach mentorship. I do so much training on social media, and everything I do is shareable. So it's not like you become a coach and you're like, now what? I am there to provide coaching and assistance the whole way through. Okay. And I've told people and coaches in the past, if you want to make money to have a date night, once a month, we can do that. If you want to make money to pay for a Disney vacation, we can do that. If you want to make money to buy a house, we can do that. But obviously, each big step is a little bit more of a time commitment. But if you walk, I will walk. If you run, I will run. But I'm not going to pace you, I'll pace you. We're going to do this together. Okay? Okay. And how do you make money? So basically, you get a 20 to 40% commission on everything you sell, which is nice. And to give you an idea, it can be anywhere from $40 to $100 per customer, depending on what they purchase. No guarantees on that amount, depends on what they purchase, okay? And you get a residual income. So say you have a friend who joins up with you today, and 6 months from now, she goes back to buy more stuff. He or she goes back to buy more stuff. You will get an income on that too. So it's not a one and done kind of thing. So every time they go into that account, as long as you are their coach, you will get an extra commission. And then there's team bonuses. As your team grows bigger and you rise up in rank, which is not difficult, by the way, you make team bonuses. And at this point in my career, most of my income is coming from team bonuses. So, and that we can talk about once you sign up. And this job has been amazing for me. If you're willing to put in the work daily and set big goals, there's absolutely nothing that you can't do, which is so true. My own mentor asked me 5 times to become a coach. And every time I said no. Every time I said I had no time. Every time I said, this is not what I want to do. I don't want to sell. I don't want, I don't know what I would do. I don't even know how to get on social media. And you know what? I put a mental block on what she was offering. She was always telling me, like, I will teach you. I will teach you about social media. I will teach you how to post and things like that. And I never listened. And when everything happened with my husband and the kids and just being in a bad space as far as, being overweight and trying to get my life back in order, I decided to take her offer and see where we're at, and realized she had always been there. And I wish now I had started sooner, but it's here nor there. This has been an amazing journey for me, and I would not trade it in for the world. And don't forget the fun stuff, trips and vacation. So if you're going to work this hard and get up early in the morning or stay up late to work on your business, you might as well have look forward to something fun. So we have had team retreats. I live in Atlanta. This team retreat was not in Atlanta, but just to give people a point of reference, about a quarter of my team lives in Atlanta, a quarter of my team lives all over the country, and a little bit of my team lives in the UK. I'm sorry, in Europe. And this team retreat was done last year. We were supposed to have another one this year, but clearly, as you know what's happening, it's not possible. And you don't have to live in Atlanta. As long as you have Wi-Fi, we are good. We've had team retreats. Last year we had a cruise to the Bahamas, and the spring break trip was paid for by me. So it's kind of nice when I can pay for family vacations and trips and things like that, because before this, we were traveling maybe twice a year on vacation, just because my husband has, vacation restrictions. I had vacation restrictions. And now that I've been able to be home more, I don't have that anymore. So the only restriction we have is my husband's work schedule. So it's not 2 work schedules trying to combat a vacation. So this was in Puerto Rico, and it's been amazing to pay for family vacations as well as summer camp. Not this summer, but normally. And that's kind of where we're at. It's been fun for me. I wish I had started this sooner. Once you sign up as a coach, and if you're watching this video later, what I would do first is we would talk, and we would find a program for you to get you started, because you can't really talk about a program if you haven't done it, right? So if you're watching this video and you want to sign up, let me know. They've reduced the prices this month for the month of May, and we would get started. We'll find you a program. We'll get you underway. We'll get your shake ordered or your pre-workout or post-workout, and we'll get you results. The results could be weight loss. The results could be mental well-being. The results could be what's called an NSV, or non-scale victory, not necessarily a weight thing, but just the way your clothes fit and things like that. And I will help you get your group started. You're never left alone. I will help you run your groups. I will help you find people. I will help you to get your business off the ground. So I hope this is something you've been wanting to do. And if this is, please send me a message. We can talk further. And I am actually looking for 12 people this month to sign on for my mentorship. So you too can have something. And before I forget, it is May 17th-ish. And I'm not working right now because my clinic is closed. And so a lot of our expenses have been covered through this. Again, I'm not guaranteeing any sort of income, but it's always been nice to have a backup income source. So if you're someone who doesn't need the extra money, there's no harm in finding out more to have a backup income, because who knew all this was going to be happening in 2020. So anyhow, I hope this answered a lot of your questions. I hope this is something you want to do. I know a couple of things that happen, people have questions about. Reservations. I'm not in the best shape in my life. I don't care. As long as you want to change your life and make a step in the right direction, we are good. I'm looking for people who are not perfect. I'm looking for people who want to change and make a better lifestyle change. So I'm not looking for a specific body, height, or size, or weight. I just need somebody who wants to make a change in our life. I don't have time. It's another reservation I always hear about. If you can give me an hour a day, we can talk. Okay. And it doesn't have to be 1 hour a day with you sitting in front of this computer. It could be 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there. I told you about the business activity tracker. I will show you how to use it and we can get started. Number 3, I always hear about, is this an MLM? First of all, MLMs are illegal and they're not run by corporations. And this is multi-level marketing. I mean, in the sense that you do not have to store product. This is not a fly-by-night kind of business. The stronger you work, the stronger your outcome is. Like I always tell my challengers and my coaches, this is a business that I've built with consistency over time, okay? You need to be that person who people know to act upon, to ask questions about. Just imagine, like, you go to work every day and you've been going to your workplace for 3 years straight, same routine, same route, and you know at a light there's a Starbucks and you drive by it every day and never go in. But there's one morning you really want a cup of coffee. You know that Starbucks, that light, and you'll go in and purchase. That is you. You need to be that Starbucks that's always open with their lights on. So if you're somebody who wants to build this business and build it strong, you need to be comfortable with social media. If you don't know social media, that is totally fine. I will teach you. But you have to be comfortable posting, even on days when you don't want to do it, okay? Because if you don't turn the lights on, or if you don't show up at the light with your lights on, no one's gonna know your business is open. And so I can honestly say, knock wood, even with vacations, I've posted every day on my Facebook and my Instagram for almost 3 years. I'm not talking about tons and tons of stuff, but something, and I will teach you about content. So nothing that you are doing is going to be new in the sense that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. I've done a lot of the back work for you, as did my mentor. And so this is an amazing job. You get to change people's lives. You get to change your own life. You get to change your family's life. My husband has lost about 25 pounds. I've lost 35 pounds. The kids work out with us. They know about healthy eating. Even if I never became a coach, it's just amazing the amount of change you can do for people's lives. And the people you meet and the coaches I meet, I can honestly say, like, about 90% of my coaches would never have met otherwise unless they joined my group, because of references and referrals and things like that. And so if you're looking for a sisterhood, you're looking for a revenue source, you're looking for ways to feel better, this is it. And there's no commute time. Everything you do is on here, your desktop, your phone. So I hope I answered a lot of questions for you. And for the month of May, the prices have been dropped a lot because of what's going on. And I would love to talk to you. So if you couldn't make on this call, great. Well, not great, but no worries. I'm going to send you a copy. Message me for more information. If it's not for you, no worries. But if you know of somebody else who may benefit from this, let me know. Have a great night. Bye.